Good morning and welcome to Winnipeg. You know, there's an old saying, grass don't grow on a busy street. And I think that has to do with the people say that are going bald and they want to find an excuse for why they don't have any hair. Anyway, we got a busy street going on out there. Just a little while ago there was a truck. Well, I see another truck going by here. What's he doing? Oh my goodness. I think they're getting ready to put the asphalt down. Yeah, they're getting ready to put the asphalt down. That was good timing. I'm glad I pushed my record now. At least you got something interesting to look at. You know, how are the people on the other side of the street? Because they're doing the other side right now. How are they going to get out to go to work? Maybe you're allowed to drive across that. I sure wouldn't want to be trying to go across there on my motorcycle. That looks slippery. They went down about 15, 20 minutes ago, and they put a layer of tar down. At least the tar truck or whatever. So, boy, they're spending hundreds of thousands of dollars on our bay here. I'm kind of worried about what my tax bill is going to look like next year. Because there's only, as far as I know, like I'm on Callum Crescent here, and I think there are 72 residences on Callum Crescent. The reason I know that is because years ago, my son Phil had a flyer route, and he used to deliver flyers. He did that faithfully for quite a few years, and made himself a little extra money. And he had, as best I remember, 72 individual little packages of flyers that he had to make up before he went out. Anyway, we are talking about everything except spray painting, and that's what we got to do. One of the viewers made the mention that the soldering job I did yesterday was the best he'd seen in 6 years. And I got to admit, it went really well. Another viewer suggested instead of using the toothpick to apply the flux, try a paintbrush. I'm going to try that next time. Thanks for the reminder. Not that I didn't think of it, but I just don't think of it when I'm supposed to. Okay, I forgot Missy the dog camera. It's back by the computer. But don't worry, we'll get it. I guess Missy could come by any time. She was late yesterday. It was 10 o'clock when she came. I kind of gave up on her. Okay, 16.2. It's kind of cool. I guess the guys that are out there working hard, they're glad that it's not hot. I would imagine you can't put down asphalt in the wintertime. You can only do it in the summertime when it's warm. And where does that asphalt come from? Do they manufacture it? Or is it something that they find in the ground like a tar pit? I don't know. I imagine they have to mix it up to get the formula just right, you know. But, oh, there goes the machine. It's funny, I have to take my glasses off to see. I see perfect at distance. I mean, if there was a fly walking on the side of that machine, I could see it. But I just can't see close anymore. Oh my goodness, that thing's moving a lot faster than I thought it would. Well, there we go. I wonder, are they going to be able to do it in 2 passes, or are they going to have to do 3 passes? No. Huh. Anyway, let's get reorganized here and try and get ourselves, if I get the spray booth over here in front of me so I can't see out the window, then maybe I'll get some work done. I mean, it's too darn interesting out there right now. I know they're out of sight for you, but for me, I can sort of still see things going on. There's another window over there. Okay, Ron, let's get at it here. This show is called The Model Ship, and it's almost anything but. I wonder if when they do my side of the street, how am I going to get my motorcycle out for my ride? Well, we'll worry about it when it happens. I was going to go and check out a new McDonald's that I've never been to before, that I didn't even know was there, even though I've been past it many times. When I was having coffee with my daughter and son-in-law yesterday, my daughter mentioned something about the McDonald's on Regent, and I said to her, "You mean the one that's over on Nairn, closer to the Nairn overpass?" And she says, "No." She says, "The one on Regent," and then she tries to describe where it was. So when I got home, I Googled it, and sure enough, there's a big, beautiful new McDonald's sitting there that I didn't see it, and I'd been right past it. So we're gonna go try that one out. I might do that today. I guess we'll know by the end of the day how it goes, if I can get my bike across all that tar. Oh my goodness, he's already down, almost out of sight out the other window. I didn't know those things moved that fast. That's almost like a slow walking speed. Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. It's a good thing they don't resurface the road every day, or I'd never get anything done here. It's almost to that point now anyway, so what's the difference, right? Somebody's going to think. Let's get ourselves reorganized. Oh, Jeff, I'm sorry. I forgot to put your special shirt on this morning. Normally when I use this cup, I wear Jeff's shirt, but I forgot this morning. I'm sure he'll forgive me. It seems to me I forget about every 3 or 4 times. My coffee's going to have to go back in the microwave. It's only lukewarm right now. Let's get at it here. I'm guessing about half an hour ago I was outside and I took my bike out of the box and I turned it around and got it ready to go. And on the way back in, I checked my mailbox and there was a letter from the paving company here telling me that they're going to be basically blocking off people's driveways for a while. And but at the speed they're going, I noticed that they just put down a layer of tar on my side of the street. So I would imagine I'm going to see the asphalting machine coming by in the next few minutes, and everything's happening so fast. And just before I pushed record here, now I noticed a car driving down the other side of the street, one of the residents. So I guess you can get out. So what do we got here? It's only a little after 10 in the morning, and I think probably about mid-afternoon when I want to go to McDonald's. I got a feeling the street's going to be basically done. You better drive pretty much anywhere on it at the speed they're going. Anyway, it's going to be worth it in the end, even if I didn't get to go out at all today. All right, now what I've got to do here is I've got to get these little pieces mounted onto upturned masking tape the way I did it before, so that I can paint both sides. And obviously I won't be able to paint the area that is stuck down onto the tape, but that's okay because that area is going to be stuck to the side of the bulkhead anyway, and you're not going to see the fact that it's not painted. So I gotta just go ahead and quickly do that now, and then we'll get back to you. Oh, ha ha! And I wasn't sure if you were going to be coming today or not, Missy, with all that tar going on out there. Yeah, I'm glad to see you. Come on in. Just let me get myself organized here. Yeah. Good morning, Max.
Good morning, Ron.
Nice to see you too.
Thank you. Yeah. Also came. Yeah.
Also came. Okay.
Yeah, they've done a great job paving, eh?
Oh, fast. I'm surprised how fast it's going. I was kind of worried that I wasn't going to be able to get out this afternoon, but at the rate they're going, I'll have no problem.
They've oiled this side already, eh?
I saw them go by, yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, once the rollers go by, pretty soon you'll be able to ride on it.
I was noticing a car going down on the other side.
On the asphalt itself?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be okay. They wouldn't have oiled this side until it was drivable because they know that people will come in no matter what. I went over and parked on Brett Bay this morning. You must have seen that.
Well, Missy, you gonna come say goodbye? Huh?
She understands a lot of English, doesn't she?
Yeah, she does, yeah.
Too much sometimes. I have to start spelling words. Yeah, I see. Yeah, definitely.
What's the matter, Missy? Is there a rabbit over there bothering you? Is that what it is?
There's workmen in the neighborhood and they have no business on my street. What a gorgeous day, eh, Ron?
It's beautiful out. Beautiful day. I think I'll hobble down there and take a look at it.
It's very different. The string on the poles and the paver using them as a guide.
Mm-hmm.
They keep Huset's paws out of that tar.
Yeah, you don't want to...
You don't much like the smell of it.
Yeah, that'd be a little bit slippery for the motorcycle.
Yes, and it would track stuff in.
Yeah.
I noticed the guy was measuring our driveway curve, some of the inches and whatever.
Uh-huh.
So we'll be paving the some of the driveway. We got the small roller with us. Thanks, Ron.
Okay. Bye, Missy.
Thanks for the tire. I'll tell Brady. Maybe I'll phone and make an appointment right away.
Okay, I better go do that. I better get my tank out here and do that right now.
Okay. Yeah, just in case we can't get around.
Yeah, I knew I left my air tank by the door for a reason. Missy the dog. Missy the dog. Okay. Now. Okay, here's what's happened. Now, we are eventually going to spray here. We are so close now. First of all, I went through step, 18? And I double checked to make sure there was nothing else that I'd wanted to paint the XF19. I couldn't find anything else. So I put these pieces on self-locking tweezers here. I thought it might be a little easier to paint these than having them stuck down at a single angle, you might say. Anyway, you get the idea. I'm pretty sure this is going to make it easier to paint. Now, if you remember, we had a couple of railings, actually all of these railings, but especially this one, had to be bent. So I bent this one into shape because it's been my experience that when I try to bend railing later, I sort of accidentally scratch the paint off of the photo etch. Probably because I don't prime. That's one of the nice things about using primer, especially if you get primer that's the right color to start with. Like that Stynylrez primer. Wow, that's great primer. But it doesn't come in every color you want, of course. I wonder if you could buy a base and tint Stynylrez. Anyway, I'm just sort of thinking out loud here. Okay, we are basically ready to go here. And I think I should be able to properly spray this stuff. I don't hear the equipment working out on the street. They've tarred our side of the road, as you probably already saw. Okay. Yeah, well, let's, I guess the next thing to do is put the paint in the airbrush, isn't it? Okay, I am back. Back from where? Well, back from the McDonald's I was talking about earlier. At least I think I was talking about it. And I had a bit of a problem getting back to the house. It wasn't too bad getting out of Callum Crescent, but I guess in the 45 minutes or whatever that I was gone, they rearranged the equipment, and I tried to come back in the same way I had gotten out. It looked not too bad, and they made me turn around, and then I tried to get back in the other way, and thought I heard somebody yell at me just as I was entering the street, but I wasn't sure. Anyway, yeah, I'll sure be glad when this is done. I really appreciate what they're doing. It looks like they're doing a fantastic job. Anyway, I just don't feel like working on this anymore. I'm starting to get a little bit tired, and I've got a huge amount of editing to do. So, thanks for watching, everybody. And what I did do, and I'll tack it on at the end of this episode, is I went back out and videoed a little bit of the machine putting down the asphalt on the street, but that'll be right after the end here. So yeah, thanks for watching, everybody, and all being well, we'll see you tomorrow.